bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Soon, baby girl, I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real. He's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good.
Playoff football has once again returned to our nation's capital as you get a look inside Northwest Stadium here in Landover. Tonight, it's the second game here on this wild card Saturday, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Washington Commanders. It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Taken in by Shaheed. Now 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And this will wind up a Saints first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Shuck. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Shuck. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
But they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Throwing, Shuck. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Adafe Owe in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Looking to put a drive together. We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
A 7-yard loss. Panther 11.
Buffalo 18.
Here's Daniels. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
19 Tiger.
Now Daniels. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Commanders. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
He Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit with that old expression we love to use, time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw now, Shuck. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And this is what you wanted to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. And it's straight. It's Pacheco. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
And the Washington 1st down.
Throwing now is Daniels. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Let's go.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To the air goes Daniels. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave,
75 yards.
and the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Lutz good on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they'll go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
A short throw caught by Andrews. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go.
That's complete to his receiver, McCoy. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
A gain of 3. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Saints are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Shuck now to throw. And got his man complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
That's good. For a Commanders.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he'll get nothing out of that one. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
60 by. Let's go.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with ETN. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Another toe for ETN. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
And he's caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now Shuck. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tyler Shuck taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Looks good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels, 79 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pickens. They find some open field here. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught at the 2. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Off the bootleg, Shuck with it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Tyler Shuck taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints are able to add on to that lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little
out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. The Shaheed going to go in motion. To throw is Shuck. He completes it to Olave. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. Well, first down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. ETN bringing in another one. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
To the air once more. Shuck. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun here, Shuck. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Throwing, Shuck. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, on comes Saints kicker Will Lutz. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Lutz is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice the 2-minute drills all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Incomplete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. That's Samuel caught left side. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those these last two plays.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Isaiah Pacheco with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in position to score points with that big-time return.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw now, Shuck. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys.
All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Let's go now. Ready.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Well, this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Play action, now it's Daniels. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Christian Watson as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Next, the score, Saints 38, Commanders 35. Daniel Carlson.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On second down, ETN once more. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. These two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Oh, some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
24-yard line.
Ready, set.
Looking to put a drive together.
Bronco 80.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, pressure comes and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. That time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
So they'll get nothing out of that play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. And he's taken down here by the Saints. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. 2nd down and 3.
Down.
Rattler wants to throw it. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
32.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Black Ultra. Let's go now. Blaster. Snap. Red.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. To the air is Rattler. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Chris Olave with his 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys are able to extend their lead. What's good on the extra point? And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. A dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt, then you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels, 35 yards. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly. Got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Throwing once more. Here's Rattler. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Now he's going to step up and run. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
ETN up the middle. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Come on, set, ready.
From the gun, here's Rattler. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the run.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Saints.
Rattler working out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara taking it in. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Lutz with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, and they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Big yardage that time for Washington, 53 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
19 target, 19 by 6, go.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To the air goes Daniels. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
The kick by Carlson is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards picking up the first.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football and be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Let's go.
Throwing is Rattler. And this one too low.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Ready, break.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Clock 40, drill, 52, ready, cycle, ready.
Here's Rattler. He'll get this out to Kamara. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To the air once more is Rattler. And that will be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. He tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yellow, 40, cluster, 6, drill, green. Cut, cut.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They trail by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for Washington.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
65, 70, go!
And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
19 tight, 19. Set up.
At the Saints 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. T.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Okay, ready?
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
19.
Daniels looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line.
79 Broncos. Ready?
To throw is Daniels. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. This a big play from both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Steady.
Here's Daniels. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Got it. Ready?
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
18. Bronco 80. Ready?
Daniels going to throw for it. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin from 6 yards away. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Set to kick off.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, fourth quarter, as the kick is away here. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
Ready, set.
Now Rattler. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Here's one deep for Pickens. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. George Pickens, 53 yards. And the Saints strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, top 50. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Daniels. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now.
probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. And he will get into the end zone, and a two-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game.
Commanders 60.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Come on, set, hut.
They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Rattler. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Rattler wants to throw it. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Come on. Ready?
Back to throw. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
He'll look to throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Ready,
a big play looming on 3rd down.
Here we go.
He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Pushing through the contact. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here it is, 4th and inches.
Viking 18.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
76.
They'll run for it with Pacheco. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here.
Let's go now. Blue 32. Hut.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Washington, thanks for watching, and good night, everybody.